Good morning, welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy, and it's a bit of a weird morning for me because it's a bit late already. For some reason, I've been having some sleep issues, and so whereas this is early morning, it's not. So yeah, I need to sort of get that sorted out. I was in a good sleep pattern, and it seems to have gone a bit adrift, and I don't know. Bit weird. So yesterday Gary made a really nice casserole, and it had honey in it. Remember we were talking about that? Well, I was. You were listening. You might have been talking, but maybe you were. I couldn't hear you though. Just saying. Anyway, it was nice. He said, I don't think I'll make it again, which means although it was nice and we ate it, it's not something that he thought, wow, I'll do this again, you know. But it was nice, to be honest with you, and I've got a little bit left for today. And it wasn't loads and loads of stuff in it. It was just pork and onions and that sort of thing. I can't think of anything else that was in there, to be honest with you. And gravy, and we had mashed potato. It was really, really nice. So I had seconds, so it must have been nice. But I know what he means. It's because it was a bit spicy. So my pussycat quote of the day. We don't have any dinner today, actually. Didn't get anything out. Well, I have to sort that out. Is humans are diurnal, which means they sleep at the wrong time of the 24-hour cycle. I do at the moment, that's for sure. And they have no idea of the importance of dawn. If you decide to take a human as a pet, you can try and train them in dawn waking by jumping games at 3 a.m. See, now Mike, my son, would really identify with that because Buffy, his cat's name's Buffy, and she jumps on his head while he's asleep, and it really does annoy him. It doesn't. It just seems to do it to Mike, not Gemma, and it really does annoy him. So anyway, it's true, that one. It really is. Although mine does not get the opportunity to jump on my head because I can't have her in the bedroom. I don't do cats in the bedroom. When I was a child, I always had the cat in the bedroom. We had this cat called Skippy, and she used to jump on my bed and she'd tap me on the face, and I'd lift up the covers and she'd go in under all the way to my feet. And anyone else she would scratch to pieces, but for me, she just seemed to love sleeping next to my feet. I don't know why. And it was, you know, back in those days, we didn't have duvets either. We had blankets that were heavy and they were tucked in. So she was like really confined down there, but she loved it. And every night, whack, 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 lift up the covers, in she'd go. Funny cat. She would scratch people like big time. She was a very antisocial cat. She loved me, but not many other people. And we used to have this massive privet hedge at the front of our house. And she would lay on top of it and bask in the sunshine because it was probably about 5 foot tall. And she would lay there in her towel with me, like, all majestic. And people would come by and go, isn't she beautiful? Go to scratch her. Sorry, go to stroke her. And she'd go, and Freddy Krueger them. And blood would be dripping. She'd go, oh my goodness. And I'd walk away. And I'd be going, that's my pussy. Well, I wouldn't really, but you know, I could have been because she was the devil cat. Not to me, though. She loved me. Anyway, yesterday's movie quote of the day was, every man dies. Not every man really lives. Sorry to my Scottish people. All my Scots are probably spinning and going, oh, no, Hen, what you doing? So, who got that? Nancy Thomas, Kim Anderson, I think it is, and Sylvia, who is Scottish, who's a Scot, and Trina Rash and Jane all got that. Well done. This one. I believe that whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. I believe that whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. A little bit harder, I suppose. Harder than my fabulous Scottish accent. Why do I always go high pitched when I'm doing either that or I go deep? Oh, sorry, Sylvia. She's probably thinking, no, don't. Oh, no, hen. I used to do that to my friend at work all the time. She'd walk through the door and I'd go, oh, hello, hen. She was obviously from Scotland. I wouldn't have done it if she was like from Australia. Hello, hen. Let's go, hello. And then I had this guy who used to ring me all the time because I was on a thing called the response desk, and I used to get all my little ambulance men and women used to ring me on the phone. They were in cars, and it was a real dynamic desk. It was brilliant to work on. And I had one called John, and he was from Southern Ireland. He had the most gorgeous accent, and I'd answer the phone, and I always knew who they were because of the number that came up, the last 3 digits of their number, I knew who it was. And I would answer the phone, and I'd always go, hello, John, is that yourself? And he'd go, it is myself. Is that yourself? I'd go, yes, it's myself. How can I do it? And we'd have this little thing every time. Hello, John, is that yourself? And we would do that every single time. Every time. Poor John. But yeah, I used to have a lot of fun with him. There was one guy who was very, very, very rude. He would always come on the phone and he'd say, hello, it's you here. Who jarred on? And I go, oh. And I always used to say to him, you know what? It's a good job, Dave, that you get me answer the phone, because there are some real kind of people in here that would report you for that. Because that was the cleanest thing he used to say. I mean, the rest was just so bad. But it was just him, it's just the way he was. So a jokey guy always. His nickname was Damage, and that was short for his other nickname, which was Brain Damage. His name was Damage. That's how we used to refer to him. But yeah, rudest man on the plane, but funny. So I let him off. But anyway, that's beside the point, isn't it? How you just evolve these things. So I have no idea what to do for dinner today. I might actually get on and do a dinner. But I don't know what Gary's got, but I certainly have a couple of leftovers. He might have taken one of them. Being as though rice has gone, he might have done. I don't know. I'd have to look in the fridge. Otherwise, I might just give it a miss today and use up the stuff that we've got, and then maybe do something tomorrow. Anyway, gonna get off and upload this. I know it's not very long. I say that, on my chat sometimes, and then when I look and I think, oh, it's quite long actually, but I don't think this one is. I feel like I've forgotten something. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you. Starting my diet. It's happening. I don't care whether I'm supposed to or not. I don't care whether I'm allowed. I'm just gonna do it, because I've found that I've got a bit of fat there that I don't like. It doesn't appear on this side because this side's been worked on, and they removed tissue, probably a muscle and God knows what. So this side is slimmer. I can't have a wonky face. Well, I've got a wonky face, but I can't have a wonky chin. I need to get this side, slim it down so it matches. Plus my face is getting a bit fatter, and that needs to go because, it just does. And it'll be Christmas soon. Time to store all your nuts. So, oh God, did I really just do that? Oh my. Sorry. You got to see that face. Oh, anyway. So yeah, I'm going to do it. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I want Gary to start sticking to his again. So he said to me the other day, yeah, but I'm not going to do Slimming Mud. I went, you are. And he's like, no, not unless you do. So I said, well, I will then. And he went, but you reckon it doesn't work for you? And I went, well, I'm going to do it with you, though. Because I just feel like I can't eat a quantity of meat the way I used to. We had steak the other day. It was a lovely steak, don't get me wrong. It was a bit big for me. I mean, I never used to say those words. A bit big for me did not enter into my vocabulary. Not when it came to cuts of meat, anyway. But I found it hard to swallow it. And it was okay when I had other stuff. But at the end of the meal, I had a piece of steak left. And I chew and chew and chew, but I couldn't get it down. It would just get stuck. And I ended up giving it to Gary. Well, he wasn't, too upset about it. But I found it hard to swallow. So I thought, how on earth am I going to ever do, like at this precise moment anyway, a low carb diet? Because some meats taste horrible. They are better, don't get me wrong. My taste buds have improved, but I can't swallow them. I mean, chicken and things like that, as long as it's a breast. But then if I do have chicken breast, I tend to have my mayonnaise, which helps it down. But yeah, I find it, and I think it's because obviously with the cancer operation, my tongue was cut, and the natural sweeping movement of your tongue, the way it moves food around, is not the same for me anymore. So that swallowing mechanism has a little hole in it. Well, not a hole in it, obviously, but you know what it does because it's cut off. But I mean, it's disrupted. So if it's salty or saucy, or there's gravy or moisture, it will go down in one big boom. But if not, all those little fibres, they just get stuck there, just stuck there. So yeah, I don't think low carbing would be the answer for me at the moment. I mean, obviously I can eat eggs, and some of it, like I had bacon and eggs a little while ago, it's tasteless apart from egg. So I think, you know, it's best for me to have the compatible breads and things like that, and do a bit of Slimming World with Gary, get him started anyway. It'll be a slower process, but at least it'll be something. So that's what it is. We've got a few little bits and pieces lying around that we need to get rid of, but I'm going to sign up, I'm going to pay for it again, and I'm going to do it. And I'm rumbling. I'm sitting there starving at the thought of it. I am hungry. No, I think that's because I was awake late, and you know, that always makes me hungry for some reason. So I'm gonna get off and upload this time. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Wish me luck on my early. I'm on the cut down. I'm not on the actual bam. I'm on it. I'm on the cut down. So I always do that. Whatever diet I start, I cut down a bit first. Make sure I've got nothing in the house that, you know, use them up. Do a little bit of a slow down, and then get started. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some recipes, some cooking, so that it's more interesting. I'm at home here, I can film it. So jobs are good. I'm going to get on it. On it like a carb on it, as they say. So bye for now. Stay safe. Take care. And I'll see you on the next one.